Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Bismillahi walhamdulillahi wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wa hlul uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbana zidna ilma. Allahumma ja'alil Qur'ana rabi'a qulubina wa nura sudurina. Allahumma ameen. So we are going to start our today's session. Last week we did nominal sentence. First we will just spend some time for revision and then we will go for next step. As that we have started that there are two parts. If we just go, there is one is fragment part. And we know that four fragments, mudaf ilay, sifa masuf, jar majroor, ismul ishara, mushar ilay. These are the fragments. They are incomplete sentence. Murakkabun naqis. And the second thing is sentences. Sentences which gives the complete sense and which gives the complete sense. And there are two type of sentence. Uh, and complete sentence mean murakkabun tam. Number one, nominal sentence we have studied last week. And today, inshallah, we'll go for the second type, verbal sentence. Before starting verbal sentence, just to recap the nominal sentence, they starts with noun. And they starts with noun, and the most important thing in the nominal sentence is mubtada. There are two or three parts: mubtada, khabar, mutaalliq bil khabar. Mubtada is the starting point, that is subject, and it will be marfa, and it will be in rafa status, and khabar will be in rafa status but nakira, common noun. Like we have here, Allahu Ghafurun Rahimun, Muhammadun Rasulun, Alhamdulillahi, Innal insana lafi khusr. So here we can say that it is insana, but here we said that mubtada is in rafa status, but if there will be a nasab, nawasibul ism, due to some nawasibul ism, it will become, its status will be in nasab. So this is mubtada, then khabar, and mutaalliq bil khabar is other stuff, and it is normally special mudaf ilayhi, jar majroor, and like this. So we have seen the examples as well. So I will just start with directly with the verbal sentence. The sentences which starts with fi'l. In Arabic we say fi'l, and in English we say verb. Just to recap before, okay, first thing we know that the what is verbal sentence. Verbal sentence start with verb, fi'l. Just to recap the previous now, whatever we have learned, that where we have learned the verb, that is in the table. And if we see here, fi'lul mudare, fi'lul madi, fi'lul mudare, and also the amr and nahi, they are also fi'l. So these all are verb. Madi, mudare, amr, and nahi. So any sentence which starts with these verb can be in any form. So what is that any form? We know that Madi, Mudare, sex, Amar, Nahi. So this is verb. And when we say about the verb, here the important concept that we have already discussed, and it is used a lot, and especially in the second session when we are doing that, that is one thing that is inside doer. There is a doer in the verb, and there is hidden doer, and that is called inside doer. So let's just to recap, Brother Tamur, if you can help us to identify the inside doer in Madi column.
Fataha he, fatahu them,
They.
fatah they. Fatahta you, male. Fatahtum you all, male. Fatahtu I. Fatahna we.
We. Okay, so I, they, you all, I, we. So there are the inside doer. So we know that whenever these verbs comes, there will be doer as well inside of that, and that is called inside doer. Similarly with mudare, Saad Iqbal.
Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yaftahu, he, yaftahuna, they, taftahu, it can be she or you. Taftahuna, you all. Aftahu, I, and naftahu, we.
We. So first of all, whenever the verb comes, we should know that there is an inside doer in there. So while translating, we have to be careful that how we are. Sometime after even doing a lot of practice, what we do, even if it's come fatahu, we say open, taftahu open, aftahu open. No, it's not like that. It is Madi, Mudare. They are separate and they are inside doer and they are inside doer in that. So while doing the word by word translation, we have to be careful that they have, at least after doing lot of practice, we should know that they have inside doer. So one thing that we are clear that there is inside doer of every verb and it is clear from there. And similarly, iftah, la taftah, these are the amr and nahi, they are part of that. So back to the verbal sentence again. The verbal sentence starts with verb and what is the verb? We already know that in Madi and Modare, we already studied about this. And the concept which we already did, this is outside doer and inside doer. But just to recap, because it is related to this topic, Brother Shabazz already taught us about this, and we are using it while we do in the second session Quran. And that is very important concept about outside doer and inside doer, and how to deal with that. So one of the important rules, which just let us revise it, that whenever you see a verb, okay, that is in Madi or Mudare, you have to, when there is a inside doer is he or she. We are not talking about you all, they, we, no, no. We are just talking about he or she. Very important principle here, that when you look at the verb and in the verb there is definitely there will be inside doer. And if that inside doer is he or she, you just have to stop before translation. You have to look for outside doer. And that outside doer, what it should be? It should be first thing, it will be in rafa status. That will be marfu. And okay, and then we have to start our translation. Then we have to replace that outside doer with this inside doer. Again, whenever you will see the verb while translation, you, of course, it's the verbs. If sentence starts with verb, that is a verbal sentence. Okay, if in that verb there must be a inside doer. If that inside doer is he or she, what you have to do, you have to look for outside doer, and outside doer should be in rafa status. Remaining thing, we know that it should be after the verb, and outside doer should match in only in gender but not necessarily in number. So like we already know that Nasara, he helped, he, they, and she, they are the inside doer. And here we discussed about the outside doer. According to this rule, this is the formula, that whenever you see the he and she, you have to look for outside doer. Like here we have Nasar al Muslimu, Brother Kabir.
Yes.
So first tell me that Nasar al Muslimu, it is a sentence. Which type of sentence it is?
This is a verbal sentence.
Why?
Because the sentence starts with a verb in the
Verb.
Madi form.
Okay, thank you very much. Now the next thing is just help us to revise this concept of inside doer and outside doer. So go ahead, please.
Yeah, so when we read the verb and if it is in third person, gender could be male or female, feminine or masculine. So you always look for the outside doer. So, for example, here Nasara is a masculine gender, that he helped. So since it fits into this pattern, then we need to find out the outside doer. And outside doer always needs to be in the marfu status, in the rafa status. So here we can see that Nasarul Muslim, Nasarul Muslimu. So this is in the rafa status. So therefore, this is the outside doer here.
Outside doer. And then what we do while While
So
doing the
the
translation.
Muslim helped
So we will replace this outside doer with inside
inside.
doer.
Yeah.
Okay, Muslim help. Let me change something here. Let me say that this is Nasara al-Muslim, Nasara Muslima,
So in
Musliman.
yeah, in that case, since we will check again the whether there exists any outside door. Now we see that there is another ism here, but it's in the nasab status. So since it is in the nasab status, it is not the outside door. So in that case, the translation would be he helped the Muslim.
He helped the Muslim. Very important concept. Thank you very much, Brother Kabir. That if it is Nasar al Muslimu, okay, inside doer is he. We have to look for outside doer. It should be in Rafa status. So you have to take that outside doer, replace with inside doer, and start Muslim. Muslim helped. But if it is Nasar al Muslima, now out there is outside doer. There is a noun that is not in Rafa status. So we should know, we should start we will not replace it. So we will start the translation from here. He helped the Muslim. Okay, we will see that what it is. Like similarly here, Tanjeen.
Assalamu alaikum.
Okay, we have Nasar al Muslimani. Tell me what is inside doer, what is outside doer here?
Nasara al Muslimani. Nasara is he's the inside doer.
Okay.
Then Muslimani is the outside doer.
So outside doer should be in
And
Rafa
Rafa
status.
status.
Rafa status. That's why this is outside doer. So how you will translate it?
It's like Muslimani. Two Muslims help.
Two Muslims help. Thank you very much. Two Muslims help. But if similarly, if I change here, Nasar al Muslimaini, in that case, what will be the translation?
It's the same translation, is it not?
No, it will not be same translation. See here. The rule, whatever you said, that will be changed. If it is Nasar al Muslimaini, inside doer is he, okay?
Yeah.
But
He
outside
helps
door
two
will be in the
Muslims.
Rafa status. Outside door is Muslimaini. Muslimaini is not the Rafa status, so it is not outside door. We have to start the, like Brother Kabir explained here, that he helped two Muslims. Did you understand, Tanjeen?
I understand.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. Brother Hamad, can you please explain us this one?
So, Nasar al-Muslimuna. So again, the same thing, we need to find the inside doer of the verb used, which is Nasara. So Nasara means he helped, and inside doer is he. And now we will look for an outside doer. So it is in a plural form, al-Muslimuna. So this is actually in a Rafa status. Al-Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. So this is Rafa status and sound gives. So we will translate this one as Muslims helped.
Muslims helped. And if I say that he helped Muslims,
Nasar al-Muslimina.
Muslimina. In that case, Muslimina is not outside door because outside door should be in a Rafa status. Okay, thank you very much. So overall, these sentences are verbal sentence. Verbal sentence is a sentence that's with fill. Let's go back to the topic here. There are some like Nasaratil Muslima, same here. There is she is inside door. So outside door will be so Muslim women helped. And Nasaratil Muslimatani and Nasaratil Muslimatu. The same concept here. Okay. The verbal sentence which starts with fail, verb, we already know about the verb. It must, this in verbal sentence, there are two other parts. Like in nominal sentence, there are three things. Mubtada, khabar, and muta'alliq bil khabar. Here in the verbal sentence, it starts with fi'il and it must have fa'il and fi'il. It must have file and fail. It must have, the second part is file. The third thing is maf'ul. It may or may not be present. So there are three parts in the verbal sentence. There will be fi'l. Of course, it starts with fi'l. There will be fa'il and there will be maf'ul. In English, fi'l is called verb, fa'il is called subject, maf'ul is called object. So there are three important parts, but the important part which must be there, that will be subject and verb. Subject is the one who does something, or doer. We already know. And doer can be inside or outside of verb. We already know about that. Only for this sentence, we just revise the concept about inside doer and outside doer. Number one, verbal sentence, Daniel.
Yes.
Daniel, what is verbal sentence?
Verbal sentences are the other type of sentence that expresses a complete thought, and they start with fi'l.
So verbal sentence, in one sentence, tell me what is verbal sentence?
Sentences that start with a fi'l, verb.
That starts with verb. Okay. How many parts can have the verbal sentence?
There can be three parts: fi'l, fa'al, and maf'ul. Fi'l and fa'al are mandatory. Fi'l is verb, fa'al is object. Maf'ul might or might not be there, and that's object.
That is subject. Okay, thank you. So, like we have, let's take an example. The first example is khalaqallahul arda. Again, I need some help, so I would go to Sister Rehana.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. We are talking about which sentence?
Verbal sentence.
Okay, verbal sentence will start with
fail verb.
fail, verb. Okay. How many parts verbal sentence can have?
It has two parts, fail and file, and there is maful also. It may be or may not.
May or may not be there. Okay, thank you. Okay, now we have the sentence here. Khalaqallahul arda. Just tell me, is it verbal sentence or nominal sentence?
This is verbal because
Why?
it starts with verb.
Okay, it start with verb. What is here in this sentence?
This is also verbal sentence.
And what is verb here?
Khatala.
Qatala. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Let me go back. Temia. Yeah, Temia.
Yes.
Yeah, Temia, help me to identify this sentence. First, read it, please.
Al-mu'minuna haraju.
Okay, help me to identify, is it verbal sentence or nominal sentence? Can you please define verbal sentence and what is nominal sentence?
Nominal sentence starts with a noun.
Okay. And verbal sentence starts with?
A verb.
Verb. Okay, tell me about this. Is it verb or noun? Shifa.
Yes.
Mu'minuna. Please help Temia to identify, is it verb or noun?
Mu'minuna, it's noun.
Noun. First thing, it start al, tam, buta, that is basically they are noun. So is it nominal sentence or verbal sentence?
It's a nominal.
It's a nominal sentence because it starts with noun. Okay, let's go back to this sentence here. And let me take the participant from here. Most of them are in listening mode. Okay, Uncle Hamid. Salam. This is a verbal sentence. We all agree. So please identify here what is verb, what is fa'il, and what is maf'ul.
Khalaqa is a verb.
Okay.
Allah is a noun.
Noun,
Oh, sorry.
okay.
No, noun.
Noun.
Again.
So if it is noun, so is
Yeah.
it will be fa'il or maf'ul?
It's file.
Okay. What about al-arda?
It's a noun.
Noun, but I then place it here that is it fa'il, maf'ul or
It's
it's maf'ul or
yeah, it's a
maf'ul
maf'ul.
is always
Yeah,
nasab form, fa'il is in rafa status.
yeah,
Okay.
yes.
Khalaqa, what is inside doer?
He.
He. So we have to look for outside doer. What is outside doer?
Allah is outside doer.
Outside doer. So outside doer, Allah, and it is what is the status for that?
Rafa status.
Rafa, and that is what?
File.
File, outside door. And okay, can you please translate it?
Khalaqallahu al-arda. Allah created the earth.
Earth. Allah created the earth.
Yes.
So this is the best example here. We can see the verb. What is verb here?
Khalaqa.
What is fa'il?
File is Allah.
And what is maf'ul?
Earth.
Earth. And maf'ul always have, by the way, maf'ul status will always be in nasab and
Yes.
fa'il will be in rafa. Okay, thank you. Abdullah.
Yes.
Okay. Can you please tell me what type of sentence it is?
Assalamualaikum.
Sorry? Okay,
Verbal
Umar Ahmed.
sentence.
Assalamu alaikum.
Salam. Tell me about this sentence. Is it what type of sentence it is?
Verbal, sorry, yeah.
So it is?
Jumle failure.
Jumla failure. In English, what will say this?
Verbal sentence.
Okay, in verbal sentence. Tell me about here. What is the verb here?
Wa qatala is
Qatala
is file.
Qatala is file?
Fail.
That is a verb. What is file and what is maf'ul here?
File is Jalutu.
Okay.
And Davuda is object.
Yeah, it is object. So qatala is a verb. Qatala means?
Qatala is file.
Why file?
Meaning पूछने का.
It is not a file. It is not a file. It is fi'l, verb. Khalaqa, all fi'lul madi, mudare, these are the fi'l, verb. So qatala meaning?
He killed.
He killed. So we just change it. So you can see here that how they are important. The actual ayah from Quran is this. Wa qatala Dawood Jaluta. So, okay. Umar, can you please translate? Qatala means?
And Qatala, he killed
Okay, he
Jaluta.
killed. What is the inside doer of qatala?
He.
So you have to look for?
Outside door.
Outside doer should be?
Rafa status.
And what is that?
Jaluta.
Jaluta is Rafa status?
Oh, Davudu.
Dawood. Okay, how you will translate this complete sentence?
And Dawood killed Jalut.
Okay, what is fa'il here in this complete sentence?
Dawood.
And what is maf'ul?
Jalut.
Okay, and what is verb here?
Qatala.
What type of this verb? Madi or mudare?
Madi.
Madi.
जोर से बोलो, कॉन्फिडेंस से बोलो.
Okay. Okay, Brother Ahmed, can you please explain this?
जी अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Wa salam.
Which one? Asa Firaunu Rasula.
Yes.
Asa
He
we sent.
disobeyed. He disobeyed.
Oh, he disobeyed Firaun ar-Rasul, the messenger. Firaun disobeyed the messenger.
Okay. First, tell me what type of sentence it is.
It's verbal sentence.
Okay. Now, if verbal sentence, so you have to identify the verb, subject, and object.
The verb is asa. He disobeyed. Inside doer is he, and inside doer will be replaced by Firaun. Firaun is the file, and ar-Rasul is in nasab status, and it is the maful.
It is the maf'ul. So, okay. Now, combined translation will be.
Firaun disobeyed the messenger.
Okay. Thank you. Brother Tamur, can you please explain this sentence?
Which one? Sorry.
This one.
قرأت المسلمات مسلمات. This is a verbal sentence. It starts with verb قرأت, and it's a third person singular. So the inside doer is she. We have to look for an outside doer. Outside doer should be marfun. It should be in rafa status. We have the word following the verb, which is al-muslimatu, and it's in rafa status, so it will be a file. It will replace the inside doer. The translation will be the Muslim lady read.
Right. Okay. So, what is fa'il here?
She read. She.
What
In
is,
the inside doer, and it
what
will
is
be
fa'il here in this complete sentence?
the file in the complete sentence will be al-muslimatu.
Okay. And what is the fa'il?
Fil is qara'at.
And is there any maf'ul in that?
No, there is no maf'ul.
No. So, maf'ul may or may not be there. Okay. So, we have to end here for today's session. We have to go for second session, inshallah. Tomorrow, inshallah, we'll continue from here.